Hello, everyone. Welcome to our webinar. My name is Jonathan Verhoof. I'm with the California State Treasurer's Office, and I'm here today to tell you about the GoGreen Business Energy Financing Program. But before I do, I'd like to turn it over first to Jane Subi for a brief welcome. Hello, Jane.
Hi, Jonathan. Thanks so much. Welcome to the GoGreen Business Energy Financing webinar sponsored by CCOF, everyone. I'm Jane Subi, Member Services Advocate at CCOF. I'm glad everybody could join today. About a month and a half ago, Kevin Nakano of the California Alternative Energy and Advanced Transportation Financing Authority, a program of the California State Treasurer's Office, called CCOF to share the news about their GoGreen Business Energy Financing Program. After speaking with Kevin and his coworker Jonathan Verhoof, the GoGreen program seemed to offer a lot to CCOF's members, so we scheduled this webinar for you. A recording will be posted on CCOF's YouTube channel for future reference. Thank you for taking the time to share your information with us, Kevin and Jonathan.
Great. Thanks a lot, Jane. I appreciate it. So I would like to tell you all about this financing program, some of our features that we're offering, and hopefully get you all thinking about how this program can help you install an energy saving upgrade. So as I mentioned, this is the GoGreen Business Energy Financing Program, and we are the State Treasurer's Office. We administer this program, and we're supported by the states for investor-owned utilities. So for a quick introduction to the program, this is a state program, as I mentioned, and what we do is we offer financing for energy efficiency installations. And I'll talk more in a little bit about what kind of things can qualify for financing through the program. The way it works is that we have a credit enhancement that we offer participating finance companies, and the finance companies in turn are going to offer you benefits such as lower interest rates, extended repayment terms, so your monthly payments are lower, and they also make it easier to qualify for financing. Our program serves a broad range of businesses across the state, from very, very small businesses all the way up to some very large businesses, as long as they meet one of our definitions of small, medium business, and we can talk about that in a little bit. I know that the folks on the call today are organic farmers. We do serve agricultural properties as well as food service, such as restaurants and groceries and food processing plants, manufacturing. Cannabis growers can qualify, as well as cannabis manufacturing. We also serve many other business types, offices, retail stores, etc. And you don't have to own the property to qualify for financing either. It can, you can lease the property, you can be a tenant, or you can be the property owner. And as I mentioned, we are supported by the states for investor-owned utilities. So we do need the property to receive service from at least one of them. They include PG&E, SDG&E, SoCal Edison, and SoCal Gas. And I also wanted to mention up top, we have a promotion that we're doing called the Go Low promotion, where we will offer up to $10,000 per agreement to reduce the interest rate on your financing agreement to as low as 0%. So if you're rate sensitive, definitely that's something that can help you. So what is this program for? Primarily, as I mentioned, we are an energy efficiency program. So that means things like efficient air conditioning, ventilation, refrigeration, LED lighting, VFD pumps. There's a wide variety of measures and there's multiple ways to qualify. So we have a lot of flexibility in qualifying installations that can help you save energy in your business. Also, the financing agreement and the enhanced financing will cover all the work related to the installation. So if there needs to be an upgrade to or repairs to in order to meet code, or if there needs to be a new electrical panel installed, permits, all of these different aspects that go into the installation, all will qualify for financing. So you don't have to be out of pocket for this installation. In addition, we also have a feature where up to 30% of the enhanced financing can also be used for non-energy improvements. So if you needed to do some repairs to one of your buildings, or you wanted to install some plumbing for a different system, or you wanted to build a greenhouse, those things could also qualify for financing through the program, as long as the majority of it is for energy efficiency. And we recently got authorization to do financing for on-site generation and storage as well. So that means solar photovoltaic panels, battery storage, for example. We're adding several other qualifying measures that can be financed through the program, and we're planning on launching that early in 2024, probably around February or March. So some of the benefits for why you would want to use financing through this program include lower minimums. We have finance companies that are offering loans as low as $5,000. So if you only needed a small amount of financing, that's something that can be done through the program. Also, the longer repayment terms allow for monthly payments to be lower, so you can find a monthly payment that works for your budget. Finance companies reduce interest rates, in some cases significantly, and reducing down payments or security deposits. And in addition, as I mentioned, through our program, our finance companies are offering easier credit approvals too. So if you haven't been in business very long, or less established credit, or approval of installations that otherwise might not qualify for financing, all of those things are offered through the program. And our program does not have any additional cost to participate for you. So when we say small, medium business, as I mentioned, it can be for-profit or nonprofit. And also, there are 3 different definitions. Any one of these definitions will qualify. So 100 or fewer employees, or 15 million a year or less in annual revenue, or if you qualify for SBA loan through the SBA size standards, then that will qualify you for financing through this program. Here's an example of a project that we financed through the program. It was a dairy farm. It was a $213,000 financing agreement, and they did an installation of efficient LED lighting, variable frequency drive pumps, and also some improvements to refrigeration, condenser, and some controls. We have quite a few different measures related to agriculture and food processing and storage. So I mentioned VFD pumps, as well as we have a number of different refrigeration measures, including compressors and evaporators. We have improvements for greenhouses. Drip irrigation systems can qualify for financing. Food processing improvements such as a heat recovery. And as I mentioned, cannabis growers and manufacturers can also qualify for financing through this program. And there are a few other features I wanted to mention. Because it's private capital and private finance companies, they pride themselves on very rapid approvals. And our program doesn't take very long to approve projects either. So that means within 5 days or less, you can get your credit approved. Our program will also approve, and then the contractor can get, or you can also get started on installation very quickly through this program. We have a feature for on-bill repayment. That means you can repay your financing agreement through your utility bill for the 4 investor-owned utilities that I mentioned previously: PG&E, SDG&E, SoCal Edison, or SoCal Gas. And this program is designed to work in conjunction with utility programs because we are supported by those utilities. You can combine rebates or other incentives with this financing, or in some cases, a customer will have part of a project that qualifies for the utility's OBF program and part of it that doesn't, and then our financing can be used to fill that gap. To get started, please visit GoGreenFinancing.com. That's the big takeaway here. Everything you need can be found on this website, including you can look for a participating contractor. You can also look up qualifying measures and look for which ones can be self-installed by you and your staff. And you can get in touch with our participating finance companies and find a financing agreement that works for you and get started on your energy saving upgrade. And with that, I would like to open it up to any questions from the audience. You can either raise your hand and we can unmute you, at which point please introduce yourself before asking your question, or you can enter your questions into the chat. I saw a raised hand a moment ago. Okay, we have Ben Lyons.
So hi.
Hello, Ben.
So Ben Lyons, Lockwood Acres out here in Vacaville.
Hello.
Uh, I currently have a project in mind of building or adding solar panels for a battery bank situation, which I am involved with PG&E. So, but I do most of my stuff myself. And a lot
Okay.
of, you mentioned contractor. So can we do it ourselves?
Well, we designed the agricultural piece of the program to be self-installed by the customer because we realized in many cases you're going to have either yourself or people on your staff who can do the installation. We have not yet launched the ability to finance solar and battery storage yet. That's planned for early next year. But we'll definitely consider, it would make sense, that we took that same approach for agricultural customers to install generation and storage on site yourself. So the answer is a tentative yes, but like I said, we haven't launched the program yet.
And that'll be in April. But getting things through the county or any permitting situation takes forever. So we should all start now.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, like I said, we're still developing the program, but yeah, definitely let's get in touch and I can talk to you about your options.
Awesome. Thank you.
Great. Thanks a lot, Ben. Okay, Christopher Coda.
Yes, Jonathan, in regards to the previous caller, and I don't know if he can hear me talking.
I can hear you. Yeah.
In
Can you please state your name up top just so everyone
oh,
knows?
how do I do that?
Oh, just state your name.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jonathan, my name is Christopher Coda,
Hello.
and I was listening to Ben's conversation earlier. Ben, if you're a part of that drama that's going on over there in Vacaville in regards to the battery farm, I own a 10-acre piece of commercial property in Colusa County that is business friendly that would love to have a battery farm. So my phone number is 530-681-5635. Please give me a call and I would love to talk to you about a battery farm.
Okay, looks like Ben is asking to unmute himself. Go ahead, Ben. Ben, I see you have your hand raised. Try unmuting yourself.
There now, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead, Ben.
All right. So I'm not looking for a battery farm area. I'm looking to put battery storage on my farm. So
Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay, gotcha.
so, but it looks like April is in. But I've got, plans and things working. But yes, the county of Solano is very developmental unfriendly.
Yes, they are.
That's too bad. Okay, do we have any other questions? Oh, go ahead, Ben.
Oh no, I trying to undo myself here.
Okay. Any other questions in either on the call or in chat? Okay. Well, thank you all very much for joining today. I look forward to hearing from you all, and this recording will be posted, as Jane said, on the website. So please visit gogreenfinancing.com or feel free to reach out to me directly. And have a great day, everybody.
Thank you, Jonathan.